Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Izzazur Rosli. I18203220 would like to present Chapter 5 IT Infrastructure and Emerging Technologies. Okay, I would like to share with you Subtopic 5.3. What are the current trends in computer hardware platforms? There exploding power of computer hardware and networking technology has dramatically changed how business organize their computing power, putting more of its power on networks and mobile handheld devices. Okay, we will look at 7 hardware trends. First, the mobile digital platform. Second, consumerization of IT and BYOD. Third, quantum computing. Fourth, virtualizations. Fifth, cloud computing. Sixth, green computing. And lastly, high performance and power saving processor. Okay, we will discuss mobile digital platform. Okay, mobile digital platform is a merge alternatives to larger computers such as smartphones. Its function such to transmitting data and surfing web. It also transmitting email and instant messaging, displaying digital content and exchanging data with internal corporate systems. Netbook is also included because it's small. Lightweight netbooks also optimized for wireless communications and internet access, while tablets such as iPad and digital e-book readers. And lastly is wearable devices. Wearable devices is such as smartwatch, smart glasses, or activity tracker. Okay, next, consumerization of IT and BYOD. Consumerization of IT is forcing business to rethink the way they obtain, manage information technology equipment and services. And it has new information technology that first emerged in the consumer market spreads into business organizations. It is useful applications for smartphones, tablets, computers that have created a groundswell of interest in allowing employees to use their personal mobile device in the workplace. This phenomenon can call BYOD or bring your own device, while consumerization of IT, it including use of personal mobile device and software service in the consumer marketplace. Okay, next is quantum computing. It is a technology to boost computing or computer processing power. It uses a principle of quantum physics to represent data and perform operations, and it will gain process in power by ability to be in multiple operations at once and solve business problems millions faster than right now. Okay, next, virtualizations. Virtualization is a process presenting computer resources that are able to access in ways that are not restricted by physical configuration and geographic locations. First, presenting set of computer. Second is allow single physical resources to act as multiple resources. It is enable a single physical resource to appear to the user as a multiple logical resources, as in software-defined storage or SDS. Next, it can be operating system, server, storage devices, application, desktop, network resources, and it can reduce hardware and power expenditure. Okay, next is a cloud computing. Cloud computing is a practice of using a network of remote servers hosted on the internet to store, manage, and process the data. Okay. They have 5 essential characteristics by U.S. National Institute of Standards and Technology, or NIST. Okay. First, on-demand self-service. On-demand self-service is a consumer can obtain computing capabilities such as server time of network storage as a needed automatic on your own. Ubiquitous network access is a cloud resources can be accessed using standard network and internet devices including mobile platform. That is a location independent resources pooling. Computing resources are pooled to serve multiple users with different virtual resources dynamically assigned according to user demands. Okay. Next is a rapid elasticity. Rapid elasticity is a computing resources can be rapidly provisioned, increased or decreased to meet changing user demand. And lastly is a measured service. Measured service is a charge for cloud resources are based on amount of resources actually used. Okay, next, they have three different types of service. First, infrastructure as a service. Second, software as a service. And third is platform as a service. First, infrastructure as a service. Customers use processing, storage, networking, and other computing resources from cloud service providers to run their information system. Second is software as a service. Customers use software hosted by a vendor on the vendor's cloud infrastructure and delivered as a service over a network. And lastly is a platform as a service. Customers use infrastructure and programming tools supported by the cloud service provider to develop their own applications. Okay. Next is cloud can be public, private, and hybrid. Okay. First, public. A public cloud is owned and maintained by a cloud service provider, such as Amazon Web Services, and made available to the general public or industry group. Next is a private. A private cloud is operated solely for an organization. It may be managed by the organization for a third party and may be hosted either internally or externally. And lastly is hybrid. Hybrid is a computing model where they use their own infrastructure for the most essential core activities, and it can adopt public cloud computing for less critical systems for additional processing capacity during peak business periods. Okay. Next, green computing. Green computing first practice and technologies for designing, manufacturing, using and disposing of computing and networking hardware. Okay. Second is how to promote for green computing. To promote for green computing, users should follow to save energy, start switch device to safe mode, do not leave computer all overnight, and power saving computer. And lastly, high performance and power saving processor. Okay. Lastly is high performance and power saving processor. Is another way to reduce power requirements and hardware sprawl is to use more efficient and power-saving processor. It is a multi-core processor is an integrated circuit to which two or more processor cores. And Intel and other chip manufacturers are working on microprocessors that minimize power consumption. Okay, that's all. Thank you.